Hey guys, this is Kristen Bellows from Midway, Utah with Hydrant. Today I want to teach you a simple drill that you can do by yourself. I know the pains of trying to find a drilling partner sometimes. You just need a drill you can go do to improve your pickleball game without trying to match your schedule with somebody else. This drill is great because you can do it anywhere. You can do it on a pickleball net, you can do it at home in your dining room, you can do it out in your driveway, you can get creative with this one. Before you get started with this drill, it's important to make sure that you warm up your legs. When you do any type of explosive, quick movements, you need to make sure that you're warmed up properly so that you don't pull something. For this drill, you could do some simple squats standing in place with your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure your knees don't go in front of your toes. You could do 10 to 15 of those. You could do some side lunges. Lunge to the side, keeping this leg straight and push back up to center. You can go a little bit deeper as your legs get warmer. Once you get the blood flowing, you can get started with the drill. Let's dive in.
This is the solo dink drill. As the title suggests, you will be dinking with yourself. This drill really helps with three important aspects of pickleball: ball control and touch, core strength, and leg strength. While doing this drill, make sure to engage your core by pulling your belly button to your spine and bending your knees and not your back. Start slightly on one side of the net in front of one of the orange targets. Aim to hit the orange targets or about a foot from the net on either side. As the ball moves away from the net, the drill gets increasingly more difficult. You can work on soft touch and ball control by making sure your grip pressure is very relaxed. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a death grip, you want to be at a 3. Notice that as the ball gets closer to the yellow targets and beyond, it becomes increasingly more difficult to control. Notice my footwork. I start in the center. I lunge to one side far enough to make sure my paddle is behind the ball in order to push it back over the net. Rinse, wash, and repeat. My goal today was to reach 20 dinks. Pick a challenging number for you and have fun with this one.
Now that you've seen how this drill works, let's talk about how to modify it for your game and your level. If the drill was a little bit too hard, there are a few things you can do to make it easier. The first thing you can do is just take the ball out of play completely. So you'll start at the end of the net or the chair or the garbage can or whatever you decided to use for this drill. And you're going to just go through the motions and you're going to visualize yourself hitting good, soft shots. So you'll visualize yourself dropping the ball. You'll step outside of the ball. Make sure when you lunge that your knees are not in front of your toes. You're going to push the ball over the net, push back to center. You're going to do the same thing on both sides. Do 10 to 15 of these, or you can go until you're out of breath. Either way, you're building up core strength, you're building up leg strength, and you're visualizing yourself hitting good shots, all of which are going to help you improve your pickleball game. The second thing you can do is to pick a softer ball. The indoor Pen 26 ball is a little bit softer of a ball. It's easier to control and it will bounce higher, which will make this drill easier for you. If you need a little step up, you can use the outdoor Pen 40 ball. That will make the drill just a tiny bit tougher. If this drill was too easy for you, there are a few things you can do to make it harder. You could pick a harder ball, which will make the ball not bounce as high. That takes a little bit of time away from you. The harder balls are also a little bit tougher to control. The last thing you can do to make this drill tougher is to push the ball outside of these yellow targets here. That is going to change your footwork a little bit, so it looks kind of like this. You'll start in center, you'll bounce the ball, and you'll hit it over the net outside of the yellow target. Instead of just lunging, you will need to shuffle. So you'll shuffle and lunge, shuffle back to center, and then shuffle to the other side. So it's going to look like this. You need to be a little more explosive and you'll be moving a little more quickly if you're trying to make the drill tougher in that way. The last thing I wanted to touch on today was eye guards. I have these on in the drill. It's not likely I'm going to hit myself in the face while I'm doing this specific drill. It's important to get used to wearing eye guards so that when you're on the court and you're playing, they're not bothering you when you're trying to win matches. Thanks so much for hanging around. I hope you enjoy this drill and have fun with it.